explosive. He's outspoken. Teofilo, he's the bad guy, the villain. You need that type of rivalry. So it's starting to unfold.
This article is from Boxing News 24, and the title reads, Fury avoids dangerous Wilder and a business decision. You know what's interesting about Boxing News 24? Most of their stuff is pretty good, but a couple of guys on there are biased as hell. They're Wilder fans, they're the Charlo fans, they're anti-Canelo, they're anti-Fury, they're anti-Anthony Joshua, and some of them cannot stand Terence Crawford. Now, this is not all of them. I said most of the articles are pretty good, but some of them are fanboys. I'm just calling it like I see it. They're saying that Tyson Fury did not want to fight Deontay Wilder for a third time because it's a dangerous fight. Yes, any fight can be dangerous in the heavyweight division. I just don't think Tyson Fury was at the point like, oh, I better do anything I can to avoid him because he's too dangerous. I think Tyson Fury had Deontay Wilder's number. I think the issue here is financially, and Wilder kept pushing the dates back. Now they want to fight in 2021. I don't think Tyson Fury was worried about Deontay Wilder jeopardizing his big payday against Anthony Joshua. He pretty much got Wilder figured out. If the money was there, he'd probably fight him 6 or 7 times. Now the fighter he's going to take on December 5th, yes, it'll be a lighter touch than Wilder. But we should have known Wilder and his management team, his fanboys, would say Fury's the one scared. He didn't whip them twice. Why would he be scared of Wilder? If anything, Wilder seems like the one scared. We haven't heard anything from Wilder for a month. Fury's been saying for months he wants to get this trilogy out the way. In 2021, he wants to fight Joshua for undisputed and big bucks. They postponed this fight 2 or 3 times. Fury's getting impatient. It's time to move on. I see it like this. Anthony Joshua is fighting Puloff December 12th. If Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder have the trilogy in February, then Anthony Joshua has a chance to take another mandatory, and that mandatory being Usyk. And Fury's been on record saying he thinks Usyk could beat Anthony Joshua, and that'll ruin his payday. I'm in a minority when it comes to this because I think Usyk is a great fighter, undisputed at cruiserweight, very skilled southpaw, but the only heavyweight fight he had so far is against Chaz Witherspoon. So I can't pick him over Anthony Joshua, but it is a risky fight, so I get what Fury is saying. I don't think Fury's running from Wilder at all. How can you run from a man that you defeated twice, basically? I think you defeated him twice. I think Fury and his team is saying, you know how long I'm supposed to wait for you to get right, bro? Plus, you can't guarantee me my $25 million. It's not worth hanging around. Plus, the contract expired. I'm out. See you when I see you. In other boxing news, young superstar Teofimo Lopez looks to make a big statement Saturday. He expects Loma to sleep, and he promises everybody, I will deliver the KO of the year. Lopez is an underdog in this fight. These guys have real animosity towards each other, so it's not enough for just Lopez just to win. He wants to win in dramatic fashion. He wants to dominate Lomachenko. Bob Arum has said Teofimo Lopez and Muhammad Ali are from the same cloth. Not saying that Teofimo is great as Ali yet, because he hasn't done anything like that yet. What he's talking about is the self-confidence. They talk a lot. They back it up. And Teofimo seems like he's that type of fighter. Now, as a boxing fan, you're either going to like it or you don't like it. The only reason I wouldn't like it is if you're talking all the smack, you don't fight anybody. Teofimo Lopez wants to fight the best. He's talking about fighting Lomachenko, then moving up, fighting the undisputed champ at 140. And I told y'all, at this rate, in 2 years, I can see him in a ring with Terence Crawford. So I have to agree with Oscar De La Hoya. I think Lopez is a breath of fresh air when it comes to the 135 and 140 divisions. I think one day it's possible we'll see him against Ryan Garcia. We'll see him against Devin Haney. Because one thing about Lopez, he's a beast, and he wants the big fights, and he wants to be great. Even if he loses to Lomachenko Saturday night, I still think Teofimo Lopez could be a big star in boxing. But somehow, if he puts High Tech asleep, puts him to sleep early, it will be the KO of the year. And he does have that power to do it. And I'm sorry, Wilder fans, Fury didn't whoop him twice. He beat him once, and then he whooped him once. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Jay Beezy, subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.